Yo, what is going on, guys? Crypto Kid here, coming to you again with another video. And today we're going to be going over the top 3 cryptocurrencies to invest for September 2020. We're about to wrap up Q3 of 2020, heading into Q4. As I've said in the past, I think Q4 of 2020, Q1, Q2, Q3 of 2021 are going to be when this bull run really starts to take off for cryptocurrency. I'm super excited for where we're going to go. I think a lot of people are going to make a lot of money, but you have to be smart about it. You have to be diversified. And today I'm going to be bringing you 3 coins that you should be adding to your portfolio. I think right now these coins are really good buys, and I think in September they're going to see a little bit more love than they've been seeing in the past. These coins have kind of flown under the radar and underperformed compared to a lot of other coins that the technology is even worse than these coins that I'm about to mention today. If you haven't already, guys, make sure you're coming over here, hitting subscribe. Coming up on 2.5 thousand subscribers. Go ahead, help me out there, hit that red subscribe button. Now let's go ahead and check them out. So first off, I'm not going to be talking about Orchid today, but I know a lot of you wanted me to cover it a little bit, so I'm just going to be giving you guys just a quick little update. You guys can skip ahead 30 seconds to a minute if you don't like Orchid. But anyways, on the week, guys, obviously down 50%, but I mean that's kind of skewed because it's down 50% from one of its highs. But anyways, we've actually been pretty steady at around the 50-cent mark. I wouldn't I guess a slight decrease, but I mean we've been hanging around 50 cents for a while, so I think this is almost like a natural price for Orchid. I don't foresee it going too much lower than 50 cents. And as I said in the past, guys, I think Orchid is just a ticking time bomb. It's really just a matter of time until this thing booms. Once again, I'll show you guys just why I believe this. So first off, boom, they just added numeraire. I'll cover that in another video. But anyways, the lowest market cap on Coinbase is Orchid, 33.3 million. The next closest is one that literally just got added, and it's over almost $100 million dollars more in terms of market cap. And then Band is just so much more. So Orchid is literally, in my opinion, it's an inevitable 10x. A lot of you guys might call me silly for saying that, but I think in this next bull run, everything's going to pump. Orchid's technology is really starting to flourish. I don't know if this is true, but someone said that the CEO of Orchid, or at least the app or whatever, is going to be speaking at a big conference too, so maybe that could ignite some news. And then obviously their app just got released in Korea, all this new stuff. So clearly they're making progress at the very least. And I think Orchid is one of those coins that could pump pretty crazy. And it's not even going to have to go that much. It's not even going to have to go too high for you to see crazy gains in Orchid because of how low the market cap is. I think 5 to 10x by the end of the year is super possible. I'm talking $2.50 to $5 for each Orchid. So go ahead, get yourself a bag if you want, but always do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and talk about the 3 coins to invest in right now for September 2020 and beyond. So coming in at number 1, we're going all the way down to Compound Comp. So Comp, guys, pretty interesting project. I made a video about it earlier, kind of explaining it if you haven't already, but basically it sort of works like a bank where you can kind of earn interest for kind of storing your compound interest for storing your cryptocurrencies on their site and allowing them to be lent out, which is pretty interesting. I think that's kind of a necessary coin to have in this space. In terms of how it's been performing, it's down 15% on the week, and on the month it's only up 5.7%. Which is pretty good. I mean, if you're just looking at it compared to the stock market or something, but compared to other coins like Ethereum that are up just crazy on the month, 47%, it really has not moved that much at all. So I think Compound is one of those coins that's a necessary coin. It's just getting started. It's still relatively new, and September should be a good month for it theoretically, just because it hasn't been getting the love that I think it deserves personally. We saw it pump a little bit earlier, but since then it really hasn't been making too many moves as of late. As you can see on the year, we went from 130, peaked at around 219.68, and then since then we haven't really done much. But yeah, it's still a relatively new coin. The data only goes back to June 17th. So yeah, definitely pretty interesting there. Let's go ahead and check it out on CoinMarketCap. Maybe their data goes a little further back. We got Compound Comp. So yeah, all time. How far does it go back? June 17th, 2020, guys. So yeah, I mean, it's obviously a super new coin. I think they're just getting started. I want to go ahead and look at its market cap real quick for you guys. It's obviously pretty low, 427.8 million. I'm saying this could pretty easily go to, at least basic attention tokens market cap. So I'm saying 10 to 20% gains on the next month. super feasible. I think right now is a good time to come in on comp. I think we've already seen a bit of the pullback. I don't think it's going to go too much further, maybe down to like 130, 120, but I don't see it going any further past those numbers. Anyways, guys, number 2 is going to be KNC, Kyber Network. So this is a coin that gets a lot of love, a lot of support on platforms like Twitter and all that. And it's one that actually kind of went crazy this past year, and ever since then just hasn't really done too much. It was chilling at like 46, 47 cents. If you guys remember when it got added to Coinbase in February, the price just went absolutely crazy. That was pretty nuts, and then just boom, a massive sell-off. Stayed stagnant. And guys, maybe this is a prelude to what's going to happen with Orchid. You know how we just like didn't really do much, had that massive boom, pullback, and then it just stayed stagnant, and then boom, we just started really picking it up from there. So I mean, yeah, keep an eye out for that. But anyways, besides the point, Orchid made this massive move all the way up, peaked at around $2.05, and since then it really has not done much, especially this month. It's only up 3%. And on the week, down 8.17%. I think Kyber is getting ready for another move. We do know that they have a partnership with Chainlink. They're making moves. I really do believe Kyber is a good buy for September 2020. Pretty excited for where Kyber can go. I think it's also a pretty safe bet. Just like Compound coin, I don't see it going much lower than $1.69 anytime soon. Okay, and the number 3 buy, guys, we're going to be going Band Protocol. So this is one, it has made a bit of a move as of late, up 160%, and then on the week it's down just about 20%. So I think this pullback was like a little too heavy for what we were seeing, but if we remember, guys, it peaked at around like 1769 or so, and I think it's very feasible that we end up getting back up to those numbers. I mean, this is a coin that goes back decently far, up to September 17th, 2019. It's kind of crazy, guys. If you bought in at the start, 68 cents, it went all the way up to 11.82. Quite crazy. You definitely made some major gains. But anyways, I mean, Band, as we know, just kind of got added to Coinbase recently, and we saw this major move here. But I think like a lot of these other coins, if you notice in the market, we had like Orchid pump for a little bit, and then we had, I mean, obviously Chainlink pump for a while. And now we're just seeing some random coins like Basic Attention Token and stuff starting to pump. I think Band is kind of next in line, if that makes sense, for one of those mini pumps, just because we like saw like a semi big pump here, and then a pullback, or I guess pretty large pump here to be fair. But I think it's definitely setting up for a little bit of a pump, guys. This coin I'm not as confident in compared to the other two, I will say. But I think this is one that you can buy in now, sell it like $14, $15, $16 within the next month. I really do think it's going to end up hitting those prices, and you just kind of get out of it and switch to a different asset. But I think that it's kind of being super volatile right now, and the chances of you hitting a little spike and being able to sell out are pretty high, so keep a lookout for that. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Also, leave some coins in the comments, guys, that you think are going to have a really good September. I'll look into them. I'll tell you my thoughts on them. Also, help out everyone else that's watching this video. Once again, if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.